Oh, that was slick, dude. Did you guys see that? What? What? It skipped the cutscene. It skipped the cutscene, y'all. I have never seen that. I don't think the Taz even does that. Fucking sick glitch, dude. Oh my god. I killed him at like the exact same time as the lightning, and it just totally skipped the cutscene where he dies. That is amazing. I just found a Taz improvement. We just improved the Taz, y'all. Amazing.
So, there you guys have it. Any Batman runners, new or old, if you wind up at a point running this game where you no longer have sanity and it's been stripped away, Sinister One is your dude. He's the source of it all. The Joker glitch has basically become mandatory in optimized runs, and it's F-U-N. So, what is a Joker glitch, and how do we do it? Let's learn about that. The Joker, normally when he dies, has this long, pretty drawn-out, dramatic death animation. He collapses onto the ground, he sort of gets up, or he tries to get up, and he falls back down again. So there's very specific frames I'll explain later on that show the Joker glitch, but basically, if you kill a Joker on a very specific frame, it skips this entire long, drawn-out death animation. And the save, depending on the kill, is actually quite massive. Nearly 4 seconds. So here's the glitch and glitch list side by side for comparison. You can see why in sub 10 runs, one of them is kind of preferred. I want to talk about probably one of the smartest brains that the Batman community has ever seen, and his name is Zeman. He ended up creating a very smart manipulation that's basically essential for the Joker fight. So how it works is, on reset, if you hold start, you automatically on the first frame of every cutscene skip it. And if you do that every single boss fight, all the way until the Joker, it actually removes the RNG of the Joker fight. So normally the Joker, when you fight him, he can do one of basically 4 things. He can shoot 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or he's got this very rare and goofy pattern where he'll pull out his gun, and then he'll put his gun back in, and then he just kind of runs around. But basically it removes all the RNG of that, and the Joker will always shoot 1 time, so it gives you basically a consistent foundation to set up the Joker glitch. So in Batman, mashing is actually punished. There's kind of like an anti-mash system going on, where if you mash like super fast, you'll actually skip punches. So the best rhythm to have about every 10 seconds comes from Zeman again. He theorized it's about 6.6 to 7.4. So in that time frame of about 10 seconds, you're basically punching 6.6 to 7.4 times to ideally set up the Joker glitch. This is a lot harder than it sounds actually, and I'll explain the details really soon about why the Joker glitch sucks. So a lot of you are probably wondering, okay, well, Dave, that's a very specific number. Like, how am I supposed to test for that? And there's a homebrew on romhacking.net called Mashy Mash. It was released by a dude named Mitch3A, and I'll link it in the description. And I know it's kind of hard to externally separate, I guess, like the mashing rhythm from visually seeing it, obviously in Batman. But I would still recommend people to check this program out. I think Zeman's numbers are dead on, 6.6 to 7.4. So you want to set this to 1, 10 seconds, and then start. And it's kind of hard to explain the rhythm. I'll re-record it in an emulator after to kind of show like the on-screen display. But for now, I guess just listen to kind of the rhythmicness of it. So yeah, anywhere between 6.6 and 7.4. So we understand we need to set it up from the start of the game, and we understand we need a very basic rhythm. So now the question is, why? Why does it happen? Sinister. No, okay, why it happens? Okay, we'll try to explain it. So, oh, I hit my hand. Ow. Okay, whatever, we'll keep that in. So there's actually 6 different frames you can hit the glitch. 3 on the top part of the screen and 3 on the bottom part of the screen. And depending when you hit the glitch on the top part of the screen, that's what creates kind of like that fiery explosion when the Joker dies. And on the bottom part of the screen, it creates just a fade out. Batman immediately fades out to black. They both skip the cutscene, but each frame from frame 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 that you can hit the glitch on is about 0.2 or 0.3 seconds slower than the subsequent one. Okay, that's great, but why, Dave? Why does it happen? And I don't know. That's a good question. My best guess would probably be because the Joker fight was actually added very late. there's two different prototype versions of the ROM that exist. One has the Joker fight, but one actually does not. And early on in development, they decided that Firebug was good enough. If you killed Firebug, none of this would have existed. How great would that be? But if you killed Firebug, that was it. The game just went to a cutscene, and then you were done. Alright, dude. So with that out of the way, why does the Joker glitch suck? Okay. So the Joker has 160 health, which you may as well read as 161, because in this game, if you have 0 health as an enemy, you actually don't die, you survive. So you basically have 160 health plus 1, which divides very evenly into 41 punches. So the Joker takes 41 punches to kill. Depending on your speed or rhythm, you're going to average about 3 punches per second. When the Joker raises his hand, and he summons lightning, sometimes the hitbox is weird and that can actually miss a punch. So you're completely screwed in that situation, because if you make a mistake or you miss a punch, depending on your setup, you'll miss the cycle. And the best part is, all those frames before, you have about a 2-frame window to hit it. And if that's not the best part about the Joker glitch is it comes right at the very end of the run. Believe me, as a Batman runner, this is fantastic. So it's really tricky setting up kind of like a tutorial for Batman, because everybody has done the Joker glitch differently, and everybody's rhythm is slightly different as well. So I can kind of give you universally accepted things that we kind of all agree upon. There's not really a great one defined way to do it. Like I don't do it compared to how Andy and Dexter do it. And obviously Andy and Dexter have their own setups and stuff like that. So I can kind of throw out there what works, or the general ideas, and then I think from there, it'll be up to you to piece it together. So using Siemens manipulation, we know the Joker is going to shoot one time. So the first part is obviously jumping over the first bullet. Just have faith, he's only going to shoot one time. After you jump over that first bullet, run all the way to the Joker and punch him, and then you want to use the invincibility frames that the Joker is currently flashing to punch through him and jump on his right side. But you need to delay the jump very slightly to avoid getting hit by the lightning, and to avoid the lightning tracking you to the right side, because the lightning can track you. So we want to get on the right side of the Joker, because if we punch the Joker on the left side, he'll actually run. He'll just run away from us, and then that completely messes up the Joker glitch setup. Once we're on the right side of the Joker, this is where it's really hard to explain, because everybody's punch rhythm is obviously variable. So we want to punch obviously in the rhythm that Siemens speculated, and we really want to punch in that specific rhythm, because if you punch too fast, you'll obviously kill him. If you punch too slow, you'll miss the cycle completely. So once we're on the right side of the Joker, you don't have to worry about him running away anymore. He's too far over on the right side of the screen. He basically only runs when he's backed into a corner and he can't move anymore. So he'll keep stepping back, and he'll summon lightning 2 more times. We want to punch in a very specific rhythm, but on top of that, as he summons the lightning, we want to basically do what's called a neutral jump. So you can see on the input below that if you jump, right before you jump, you want to release and let go of the D-pad. And then as you jump, you want to push left, in this case, back on the D-pad. And this way you'll have way better control of Batman's neutral jumps, because if you hold jump left or right or whatever, and you don't release the button before, you'll commit really hard to those jumps. It's very hard to alter his momentum. So the last part is a glitch, and a lot of people don't really time the air glitch. They time it on the ground, because there's no visual indication or anything like that in the air that you're hitting anything. So it's a lot easier to see the lightning come down and to get a feel for the lightning. And as the lightning strike hits the ground, it creates this splash effect for a couple of frames, and that's kind of your window of opportunity. You want to kill the Joker on the same frame that splash effect is hitting, it's on screen. So there's not an easy way to do this. It just takes a lot of practice, a lot of practice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of a brief overview of the Joker glitch, how to do it, and everything about it. Good luck to anybody else that wants sub 10. Oh boy, including it in a sub 10 run is quite the experience, that's for sure.